Hello and welcome to your astrological vibrations for Wednesday, December 23rd, 2020 by Gaia Blooming. I am Mimi and our energy mantra for today is I nurture my personal responsibility. And today, these cards are so perfect for this energy. So we have a bunch of squares between the Capricorn energies and the Aries energies. So we have a square between Pluto and Mars, which may be the thing we feel the most. But we also have Mercury in Capricorn squaring Chiron in Aries. And then we'll have the moon lighting up these squares as well. So squares bring resistance. And when there's resistance, usually there's a lesson that we're resisting, a lesson that we need to learn. And let me just show you these cards. So we've got the stress card. Why are we stressed? Because we compromised ourselves. This is the don't compromise ourselves card. And yet there is a call for transformation into a new level of maturity. So what we need to look at is, who are you living for? When you're showing up and taking action, Aries energy, what is, going back to Aries retrograde, or not Aries retrograde, Mars retrograde, what is your motivation? And Capricorn is such an interesting motivator. So Capricorn can be motivated from purpose, from that soul blueprint energy. And yet it can be very driven from the shoulds, what society says you should do, what anybody in a place of authority says you should do, what your own sense of responsibility, not responsibility, but responsibility says that you should do and how you should be showing up. And a lot of times, this is what it leads to, us compromising ourselves, and then the stress card. Especially right now, the holiday season. You know, there's that, I've seen this meme, like, don't go broke trying to buy things for people because it's this holiday season. I can't tell you how many times in my life I have done just that. I have spent all of my money to buy, I have a large family, to buy gifts for everybody in my family, to prove what, And so we want to be aware of that in today's energy. What is your motivation? Who are you taking action for? Who are you living for? And can you bring it back to nurturing your own personal sense of responsibility and nurturing what is true, what is important, what is in alignment for you? There's where we come into that maturity energy. That being said, it's not like we won't necessarily feel pressure from outside. I think that's one of the things, is that we feel pressure, whether it's peer pressure or societal pressure. And so do be aware of that. And yet Pluto connecting to this Mars energy is saying you are available for transformation power, especially as you bring your awareness and your personal sense of responsibility. That being said, there also may be power and control issues coming to a head with this energy. Now, this is the third pass in recent time of this Pluto-Mars energy, and yet we're human, so I think we can all feel the frustration and the suppression that comes up with that. So do be aware of that energy through today. The nice thing is that Mars-Pluto square, the exact square, hits rather early, 6:53 a.m. Pacific time, I guess depending where you live. But then we have the moon going through, and the moon, like I said, is going to relight that up. So then we're going to have the moon squaring Pluto, and then the moon conjunct Mars. Let's be aware of moon conjunct Mars. If you've been watching me for a while, you will always hear me say moon and Mars energy together can be temper tantrums. It's where emotional energy meets passion, frustration. And a lot of times we feel like we're being blocked and can't get to something, and it will result in that kind of feeling of temper tantrum. So do be aware of that in and through the day. Again, where are you not taking care of your needs if you're feeling that temper tantrum energy come up? So don't compromise yourself. What do you need to source for you, All right, then we have that Mercury Chiron energy. Again, transformation, maturity, availability here. Mercury, our awareness to the Capricorn energies, our awareness of responsibility or responsibility. How are we choosing to act and embody that? And Chiron and Aries, newly direct, reminding us it's okay to be true to who you are, and you might get pushback and flack. And yet, can you honor that? Can you honor what's true and right and good for you? So be aware of that energy. I would also say in this, the Aries energy is reminding you, like, be true to yourself. The Capricorn energy can be all of the influences outside yourself. Everybody knows better, right, for your life, and yet they're not living it. So while you can listen to it, you are the authority of your life, and do remember that in and through these squares and this energy. Like I said, empowerment through transformation is definitely available in and through this energy. So that is it for today. You can book a reading with me. Email me, mimiclark@gmail.com. Still time to get a holiday gift certificate if you would like to gift somebody a reading. And I still have my 2021 year ahead readings available for you as well. So email me about any of that. Besides that, the better it gets, the better it gets. There's more than enough love in the world for you. You have the power, and stay curious. Namaste.